Jaya, y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Tricky Happy, aka Authentic Conversation, back with your word and entertainment news. And we're gonna get straight into it, man. This first news, I want to take it to the WWE. Vince McMahon, he sells his final shares for 776 million plus to end his WWE ties after 50 years plus. Crucial. As I keep reading, it goes on to say WWE co-founder Vince McMahon is ending his association with the promotion after 55 years with the sale of his 8.2 million TKO Group holding shares, which were worth $96.76 a piece as of Friday for more than 776 million total. The filing makes the shares eligible for sale, but doesn't mean that it will be sold. In practices across the corporate world, such filings typically result in the sale of the listed shares shortly after. So that's a lot of money for 8.2 shares, 8.2 million shares. I ain't gonna say shout out to Vince McMahon because that boy been doing a lot of crazy shit over the years, how he's treated the black wrestlers. But you know, my favorite wrestler is Ultimate Warrior. You dig? I had the Ultimate Warrior pillow and everything. So, man, wrestling just not the same as it was in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? The early 2000s. But yeah, man, shout out to WWE because they keeping it going. Next up, we do have Gilbert Arenas. Check this out, y'all, man. The former NBA star proposed to his girlfriend with a $400K ring. They then broke up 8 days later. They eventually made up, and he faked a relationship with her for 4 months so he can switch the ring out and give her a fake version. She sued and lost. That boy Gilbert Arenas is a wild boy, man. Next up, we have Chris Brown and Quavo. You know, it's a picture circulating of Quavo's recent show, and you know, it looked like an arena, but you know, it seemed like it was only a couple hundred on the floor watching. A lot of people were saying Chris Brown had something to do with it. It's rumors that he bought 80% of the tickets, which I don't know how true it is. If y'all can remember, they said the same thing about 50 Cent and Ja Rule. But yeah, man, it was another picture circulating of Offset show. He's doing real big, had a sold out show, and he was rocking the crowd. They say a lot of people ain't feeling Quavo right now with this beef with Chris Brown, but I don't know how serious or true it is about Chris Brown buying 80% of the tickets. But yeah, man, it was a small event at a big ass venue. But shout out to Quavo, man. I know he's doing a lot with the charity, with the football games and the basketball games. Y'all can check that out online. Shout out to the Migos, RYP Takeoff. Yeah, man. Next up, we do have Las Vegas substitute teacher Raekwon Smith arrested after knocking out student for allegedly calling him the N-word. Yeah, man, that video is circulating. He pummeled that little boy for calling him the N-word. And you know, he's a substitute teacher. I think standards for substitute teachers are different than regular teachers. And it comes down to training, man. You know, a lot of these substitute teachers don't care about getting fired. You know, you can't talk crazy to a substitute teacher. They ain't held to the same standards. But yeah, he definitely was arrested and charged. They say the student was arrested as well, but his identity is being concealed because, you know, he's still a minor or whatever. But prayers up to Raekwon Smith, man. You know, that boy did what he had to do, and you know, it's a lot of support going out for him and the young boy as well. So shout out to him, man. I know it's a tough time for him, and hopefully he can come up out of this thing and get another job. Next up, we have Joel Embiid. You know, that boy was at the foul line. The NBA star was at the foul line, and people was noticing that, you know, one of his eyes was shut. You know, he had a problem opening up one of his eyes, and, you know, he was getting clowned for it. And sources have come out and said, ESPN sources, Sixers star Joel Embiid has been treated for a mild case of Bell's palsy for the past week. The condition began during the playoff victory over Miami, but he has wanted to keep it private to avoid distraction from the team, man. So prayers up for Joel Embiid, man, recognizing that and getting help for it, man. Shout out to everybody who got Bell's palsy and dealing with it. You know, I know it can be tough at times, so shout out to him. All right, y'all, man, that's the end of this quick and world entertainment news. This is your boy Trigger Happy, aka Authentic Conversation with Media Game TV, by the way of Authentic Voice Radio. I got more news I will be sharing tonight, so make sure y'all tune in. Like, subscribe. Hey, comments are welcome as well. Y'all enjoy y'all day. I'll be back. I'm out.